another fantastic and anticipated and
potatoes and
exciting version of Fantasy Warfare, this exciting edition, installment, and/or episode. Choose whatever name you like, because we've got a tag team match where each contestant has picked a team consisting of one male and one female wrestler, and this will be under the rules where everyone be equal.
Everyone beats up everyone.
Yes.
So there will be man-on-woman and woman-on-man violence.
Especially his team getting beat up today, because, let's be honest, I have Nakamura, as represented by AJ Styles, his opponent from Wrestle Kingdom this year, and Asuka being represented by Doink the Clown, because Asuka, she's very colorful, and as Kana, she painted her face, so, you know.
And clowns are scary to some people, and Kana is scary to most people.
Yeah,
okay.
And they're taking on...
I was very curious as to why.
So we have the Japanese Team Strong style versus the world's cutest tag team?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have a letter here. I can't go into details, but due to the undercover nature of Joey Ryan's tenure in Lucha Underground, he's like I said, I can't go into details about it. But if you read it,
so
you understand that Joey Ryan is unable to attend this particular matchup.
So I win by forfeit, right?
Well, no. I mean, I should be able to counter with my own. I mean, he got to pick right at the end of last week's video. He got to pick a brand new team. So shouldn't I get a chance to? I mean, shouldn't I?
But we've already done all our research, and
Fair enough.
I should have the option to
Fair enough. And I mean,
team.
you had a new pick, so I mean, I think it's just fair if you got to pick a new team.
Fine. He's not getting anyone last minute anymore.
Yeah. Well, my replacement team, unfortunately, without Joey Ryan and Candice LeRae, I had to think of. I mean, this is a very tough duo to beat.
Yeah, they have the worm of partnership here.
Yeah. But I decided to go with the team of Cesaro and his real life girlfriend. This is represented by Cesaro.
Oh, fair.
And his real life girlfriend, Sarah Del Rey Mysterio.
Someone should tell Sarah Del Rey about that, because
What, that she's awesome?
that he's dating someone named Sarah Del Rey Mysterio. This is very similar.
Sarah
name,
Del
but-
Rey being represented by Rey Mysterio.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Okay.
You're welcome. So,
Oh God.
Team Strong Style versus the BDK, bro.
Okay. Fine.
Okay. So, are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
I guess.
You've done your homework on Nakamura and
Yeah.
Asuka.
Yeah.
You are prepared for Sarah Del Rey and Claudio Castagnoli.
I am
mean
indeed.
Cesaro. I didn't do that on purpose. Fake accident. What?
What?
So, as goes with most of these fantasy warfares, I will give you guys a chance to do a 1 minute 30-second opening statement.
Okay.
That's a lot of time. Cool.
You get a lot of time to go over it, but without going into the details of the match, per se, when it's your turn to go, you have to think of it as I'm already siding with the other person.
Okay.
So you have to say, like, okay, I'm going to have Thomas go first. And Thomas, you have to be coming at me as if you know that I'm siding with Sarah Del Rey and Cesaro. Because, let's be honest, he picked, like, 2 of my top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, who also happen to be dating. So, right now, without going too much into what will entail in the actual match, you just have to convince me why they are a better team. And why they're awesome, I guess,
Okay.
in the form of an opening statement. Are you ready?
As I will ever be.
1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock for your opening statement. And go!
Alright, so I already know that what my team needs to overcome is they haven't really worked together ever. They haven't wrestled together in really any capacity.
No prior history of teaming.
Versus a team that has been a team for a very long time, who are very established and who know each other very intimately. However, I counter with the point that their styles are so similar, so hard-hitting, that meshing won't be an issue. Cesaro, I happen to know, hasn't actually wrestled in Japan. Cesaro may be one of the hardest-hitting wrestlers in the WWE, in America, but Japan is a land where everyone hits that hard, and these are two of the hardest-hitting Japanese wrestlers. They will bring a level of intensity that Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey really can't prepare for. I mean, Sarah Del Rey has been in Japan in and out a little bit, but it's going to throw Cesaro off. And if half of your team is thrown off their game by two entities who are as hard-hitting as Asuka and Nakamura, who are so strange and hard to adapt to their presence, it's going to throw a wrench in their game plan, and it's going to be hard to overcome. They're not going to be able to make up for that, and once they start getting knees and kicks, and it's just a matter of time until they...
Alright. So, he had 1 minute and 30 seconds for his opening statement / try to convince me why your team is the awesomest. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Alright.
Colt.
Yes.
For Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey.
Sarah Del Rey.
So the timer is reset. Are you prepared?
I am indeed.
On your marks, get set, talk!
Alright. Yes. Japanese people hit very hard. And when you take
Sounds
into consideration someone like Nakamura and Asuka, yes, they are very well versed in the strong style, because that is what Japan does. But Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey, through the indies, have wrestled multiple Japanese wrestlers. That is not something that they have never done before. These are people, sure, they've never faced these two particular people before, but they understand what strong style is. There is nothing that those two can throw at these two that they can't overcome. Cesaro is a tag team specialist. He has teamed with Chris Hero, Jack Swagger, Tyson Kidd. He's part of the BDK along with Sarah Del Rey, and he's made tag team partners like Jack Swagger way more popular than ever before, because he has a presence about him, he has a style about him that is unlike anyone else. Sure, Nakamura is strong, but Cesaro is, pound for pound, the strongest man on the WWE roster. And you've seen how hard he hits. He can knock people 3 or 4 feet away from him. So Nakamura can.
Time.
I just want to say, 1 minute 30 seconds seems shorter when you're the one listening than when you're the one trying to come up with an opening statement.
I don't know. I felt like yours went on way longer than mine did.
Okay,
I know, it felt like he did it like twice.
Yeah, it seemed at least 3, right?
Okay. Good opening statements. I'm glad we didn't delve too much into the match specifics yet.
You said not to, so...
Exactly. So, now, each of you guys have a 30-second time limit for this next question, but you're not going to have to fill the 30-second time limit, What is, you have a 30-second time limit to come up with the answer to this question. And I want you to come up with what is the best celebrity team name that you can come up with for your team.
Oh, I got
like Brangelina.
Yeah.
That kind of a team name.
Win.
All right. So, since Thomas went first last time.
2.
Since Thomas went first last time, Travis is going first this time, and your 30 seconds starts now.
Oh, gee, I didn't even get a chance to think. Okay.
No, you have 25 seconds left to think.
Yeah, this is your think time.
Yeah, the 30 seconds is your think time.
Oh, okay.
And you just got to
And
do
you
your
get 20
answer.
seconds now.
Okay.
15 seconds left.
Okay, so it has to be a combining of the
Yes.
names.
Yep.
10 seconds left.
Cesara.
Oh. That was good because I was racking my brain the whole time and had a hard time thinking of a team name for them. All right. Thomas Wolf. Go.
I got 2.
Okay.
Asukamura or Nakana?
Ooh.
Nakana sounds like a drug.
All right. Thomas was very quick to that one.
He had extra time to think.
Yes.
I came up with them when he was when he was explaining the rules to the question. So.
All right. Okay. Now, back to you again.
Oh,
You're starting
Lord,
again.
Okay.
So, like I explained at the beginning of the video, this is a match where we're definitely trying to accentuate the equality, breaking down the barriers that WWE seems to put up now on the man versus woman aspect of wrestling.
Right.
So that brings into a new realm here that in this match we will have Sarah Del Rey in the ring with Shinsuke Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
Shinsuke Nakamura is an extremely hard-hitting wrestler.
Absolutely.
So you have a minute to explain to me how Sarah Del Rey will survive the barrage of punches and kicks and knees that Shinsuke Nakamura will be attempting to throw in her direction. Your 1 minute starts now.
Sarah Del Rey, as you well know, spent a lot of her time in Chikara. Through hell, the indies specifically, but we'll stick to just Chikara. In Chikara, there has never been that rule of women can only face women and guys can only face guys. They strive on equality. She has faced extremely strong opponents like Cesaro. She's gone against Mike Quackenbush. She's gone against multiple Japanese wrestlers. She's been through King of Trios. She's done all kinds of things. She is a very tough woman. She has a thick base that is going to keep her... Sure, you can kick her in the legs, but her legs are like tree trunks. You cannot take this woman down. Punch her in the face, she'll punch you right back because she is one of the toughest women in wrestling. And it's Sarah Del Rey, come on. Death Ray, man.
Time.
Almost.
Close enough.
Okay.
Sarah's gonna kill you. There you go.
Alright. So, switching the question in your direction.
Yeah.
So, same question.
Do tell me.
Basically, Asuka will be in the ring with Cesaro.
Yeah.
Not so much in the way that Sarah Del Rey has to look out for the physical onslaught that is Nakamura. Asuka will be dealing with someone who is very well looked at as pound for pound the strongest guy in WWE, being at 265, having such a great knowledge of how to manipulate weight on top of being freakishly strong, and Asuka being so much significantly smaller. How will Asuka combat the sheer strength of Cesaro? Your 1 minute starts now.
Okay. Strength and striking power are two vastly different things. As I said in my opening statement, Asuka and Nakamura are known as the two hardest hitters, or at least two of the hardest hitters, to come from Japan. Asuka's entire body is a weapon. Cesaro is a technical master and one of the strongest men to ever step foot in a wrestling ring, yes. But if Cesaro locks up an arm, Asuka's got 3 extra limbs. If he locks up a leg, she's still got 3 extra limbs. She will hit him from any position she can. Get one good strike to the nose, to the face, to the stomach, to the knees, wherever she can hit. She will hit hard enough to make Cesaro break, and then it will just be that same barrage that Sarah's got to watch out for from Nakamura. Asuka can deliver to Cesaro. Hit hard, hit fast, hit often. She will keep him on the back end, keep him from locking in anything significant, and she will come to a victory.
Time.
Yes.
Well played, sir.
All right. I like it. Now, 2 more a little off-the-wall questions, starting with you, Thomas. Both of these, again, have the 30-second time limit to come up with your answer.
I like it.
Asuka and Nakamura. Now, obviously, these 2 guys, once debuting, have swept the iTunes charts with having 2 of the most popular new theme songs on WWE television. So, that being said, 30 seconds aside, what song are they going to use as a theme song coming to the ring? Is it going to be Asuka's? Is it going to be Nakamura's? Is it going to be a different song? What song would they choose to come to the ring to? You have 30 seconds to tell me what it is, and bonus points if you have a why. On your marks, get set, time.
I'm going to say they'll use a mashup of their songs because they are 2 of the most popular songs in the wrestling world right now. They've hit those iTunes charts, like you said, and they'll just mash them up, and you'll get the first note, you'll know it's Nakamura coming out, and then you get that second note, and you'll recognize instantly that it's Asuka, and you'll know that shit's about to get real.
Alright, well I figure you're done there. So, he had 3 seconds left over. Would you like to use those 3 seconds as part of your think time?
No.
Alright, then resetting the clock. You've got 30 seconds. What theme song are Sarah Del Rey and Cesaro going to use? And bonus points for a why. Go.
Europe's Final Countdown. Because Sarah Del Rey used the Final Countdown as her theme song because it was a tribute to Daniel Bryan, who helped train her. Also, during King of Trios, Cesaro teamed with Daniel Bryan as part of Team Uppercut. So it would be a tribute to one of the greatest indie wrestlers and WWE wrestlers of all time. Plus, you know that it's the final countdown to when your team loses.
Ooh. Use it a second and a half longer than Thomas.
Do, bitch. I should have used that in my...
Yeah?
Could have won some points. Alright. Now, one more of these 30-second finger questions. Starting with you, Travis Colt.
These are...
I like these.
These are interesting. Alright.
Okay. So, not every tag team is defined by the way they finish matches. But if you think of some of the most legendary tag teams of all time, the Dudley Boys, they have the 3D. The Road Warriors have the Doomsday Device. If Sarah and Cesaro were to do a double team finishing maneuver, what would it be? You've got 30 seconds to think of it and to tell me what it is, starting now.
Okay. Well, yeah, these guys, I mean, they can do submissions, they can do physical moves, it could be anything. But I think with the sheer power of both of them, it would be very much the Tyson Kidd Cesaro spin with a kick, except you're going to get that thick leg of Sarah Del Rey kicking your skull in after you've been spun around about 10 times by Cesaro. So disorientation and then knockout.
Alrighty, the swing and kick. Alright, same question goes to you. If Asuka and Nakamura were to form a double team maneuver to finish off Cesaro or Sarah Del Rey, what would it be? 30 seconds, go.
Okay, so one of my favorite things that two singles wrestlers do when they combine forces is if they can combine their finishers in creative ways. That's why Nakamura is going to set up for his Bombay knee you straight in the head, cause you to stand up right into the Asuka lock. Where if that knee doesn't knock you out, and his knees are made of hammers, my friend, that is like Triple H sledgehammer to the face with that knee. If that doesn't knock you out, Asuka will make you pass out.
Ooh. So, double team finisher combination. Alright. Now, remember, opening statements was, I'm on his side against you, I'm on his side against you. Now, this is why, specifically, your team is going to win the match. Why do they have the advantage? How's it going to go down? Be as creative as you want. But you got 1 minute, and this is your last chance to impress me. Starting with Thomas Wolf. Your 1 minute starts now.
Okay, so what we got here is, like I said, two of the most dangerous wrestlers to ever come out of Japan. Sure, Japan is full of hard-hitting wrestlers, but Nakamura is the undisputed king of strong style. He is the hardest hitter from Japan. His knees will take you out. And Asuka, younger than everyone else in this match, maybe she's not as experienced, but that just means she's hungrier. And she was already one of the best wrestlers in Japan. She came over to WWE. Sarah Del Rey has taught her since coming to WWE. That means that while Sarah may not be as familiar with Asuka, Asuka knows what Sarah Del Rey is bringing to the table, and Asuka already had tools in the bag beforehand. She's going to use what Sarah Del Rey taught Asuka against Sarah. She's going to use all that experience and more. We are talking hard hitting.
Good point that I didn't even think of. The fact that Del Rey is working at the Performance Center. All right.
I did think of that.
You've got your 1 minute. Tell me why your team is going to win the match. Same rules apply. Be as creative as you want. Be as liberal as you want. And your time starts now.
You're right. Sarah Del Rey is training Asuka down there. That's why Asuka is at the level she's at now. Because of Sarah Del Rey. You think Sarah Del Rey taught her everything she knows? Even if she taught her half of what she knows how to get out of every single thing that she taught Asuka. And Cesaro? Yeah. Cesaro's never been to Japan, but that means Nakamura has never faced someone like Cesaro. You want to talk about the king of strong style? My friend, Cesaro is a king of wrestling. He was part of a tag team and a group called the Kings of Wrestling. Him and Chris Hero, multi-time tag team champions. Sarah Del Rey, known as the Queen of the Indies at one point. She has the experience. They have the experience. They have a connection that those two cannot match. These two are taking the win. No chance does your team have.
You've got no chance. In hell?
Do, bitch.
Bonus question.
Oh, shit.
You thought the final statements were going to be the end. But I've thrown a monkey wrench in it.
Okay.
Alright, 30 seconds on the clock. Starting with you.
Right.
Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey are currently in a relationship.
Exactly.
Now, will this fact help them because they know each other better, particularly than Asuka and Nakamura would? Or will it hinder them because they might be too worried in protecting each other if possible? 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Of course it's going to help them. They have trained together. They know what the other is capable of doing. They know that they are perfectly capable of handling their own business. If Sarah Del Rey is in a situation, Cesaro can see that situation and decide whether or not she can get out of it. And if she can't, he's going to be right there on top of her because he is fast. He's freakishly fast. He's 6 foot tall and can run probably way faster than Nakamura can and way faster than Asuka's short little legs can go. And Sarah Del Rey is the exact same way.
Now they're starting to take shots at Nakamura. I don't think Nakamura runs, though. I think he does his little, like, dance gallop.
All the more reason that Cesaro's
Everywhere
going to
he
get there
goes.
faster.
All right. So, same sort of question for you, except on the opposite hand. Asuka and Nakamura really don't have any kind of connection or bond besides the fact that they both hit hard and they both come from Japan. Now, will that hinder them because they're not as close as Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey, or will it help them because they have that no strings attached attitude and that where, if Asuka's getting pummeled by Sarah Del Rey, Nakamura will be like, well, I can still win this match by beating up Cesaro by myself. 30 seconds on the clock. Go!
I have a lot of ways I want to come to this answer. What I will say is that if you took usually you take two wrestlers, throw them together, they're probably not going to overcome a more experienced tag team. But I think these two will bridge the gap because they speak the language of wrestling. They know wrestling inside and out. And as soon as they start throwing their kicks, start throwing their moves, they're going to adapt to one another seamlessly.
Time. Okay. Now, I have to deliberate. Alright, folks, we're back. Thanks for sticking with us to the end of this match. Sarah Del Rey and Cesaro versus Asuka and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Cesaro.
And this was a tough one for me.
These are tough teams.
Yeah.
I mean, coming in from last week, being very in tune to the idea that I liked the idea of Asuka and Nakamura as a team because they just seem like a natural fit.
Yeah.
But then you pulling out the trump card and bringing in Sarah and Cesaro last second.
Yeah.
You can thank Dario Cueto for that one.
But you gotta base it on the arguments and not what wrestlers you like.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he likes all.
No, I know. I'm just saying because he did mention earlier that these are two of his favorite wrestlers
Oh
in the
yeah,
world.
yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there for you guys watching, you especially. Fuck you.
What did that person do to you?
Judging.
They know.
Oh.
Yeah. So, both of you guys had good opening statements during some of my rapid fire rounds.
I think that says it all.
During the rapid fire rounds, without saying what happened, I docked you both on a technicality. Different questions.
Tell me after. I want to know.
No. You'll never know. And that's going to eat at you.
They will.
And I liked how quickly you guys adapted to my 30-second
Those are fun.
bonus
man.
questions.
That's a cool idea. You need to keep that.
I might.
That needs to be a thing.
Next time, it's going to be a Pictionary when I'm refereeing.
Shit.
So get your drawing skills ready. But I did come to a conclusion, and I'm going to have to say that the winners for this match are going to be the King and Queen of Wrestling,
Yes.
Cesaro and Sarah Del Rey. It was tough. It was close.
No, there were a few questions I knew like he had way better arguments than I did.
So congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Good argumenting.
Yeah. So that
I think
puts the score at 2-1.
Yes. But next week you will have a chance
To make it a three-way
to
tie.
make it a three-way tie at 2 victories apiece. Because next week I am the referee, and we, my friends, are doing a cage match.
Ooh. Brian Cage.
Yeah, on a pole.
Yeah, no.
In a cage.
No,
Johnny
I'm not Vince
Cage.
Russo. We are doing a steel cage
Oh,
match.
I think Johnny Cage then.
So
Yeah, he'd win.
with our
He
deliberation,
killed Gora.
with our deliberation prior to filming this
Technically,
video,
Cliff killed Gora.
Thomas Wolfe won the ability to choose whether or not he went first or second, and he chose Kevin Hawk to go first.
Oh.
So Kevin Hawk,
Okay.
who will be the first competitor in our steel cage match?
I think strictly based off the fact that I haven't seen him in one, and I really want to see him in one, I'm going to pick Pentagon Jr.
Oh, that's one of my favorites from Lucha Underground. So, just saying that right now. Thomas Wolfe, who is going to combat against Pentagon Jr. inside the steel cage?
Well, if this match has taught me anything, it's don't go with the less experienced picks. So I'm going to go with someone who is familiar with cage matches. I'm picking Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Caveat from the end of his WWE career, not
So-
current day.
So no TNA.
Yeah.
No TNA considered. All strictly WWE. Kurt Angle.
Everything post
From
leaving WWE
Yeah.
out the window.
So from 99 to like 2007.
Yeah.
Something like that. All right. Well, next week, a cage match. Pentagon Jr. versus Kurt Angle. Will Thomas Wolfe be able to be tied with me and Kevin Hawk at 2 victories? Or will Kevin Hawk take the lead with 3?
Also, what would be what's going to make it interesting
Wrong
is if I win, we will all have a victory over each other.
Yes.
So we'll have to figure out how to distinguish that.
So
if
I
that
think-
is the case.
I think, and this is straight up, Kevin Hawk wins. He should be crowned the first ever Fantasy Warfare champion because he'll be the only one at 3 wins.
I agree.
If I win, we'll have to figure out a tiebreaker.
Some sort of triple threat tournament
Yeah.
style, maybe. I don't
So
know.
tune in next week because we might crown
Tuna fish next week.
that too. We might crown a Fantasy Warfare champion.
Thanks for watching Fantasy Warfare here on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. We'll see you next week for Fantasy Warfare's cage match.
Episode 7.
Yeah.
Suck it.
That'll be 6.
Yeah, because
Because Kevin Hawk don't know math. Episode 6.
Shut up.
I was thinking there's 3 of us.
See
each
you
of
guys
us-
later.